back here, Bluegrass Bushcraft. Today I'm going to be changing the tires on my bandsaw. I say it's my fault that the tires went bad, done something stupid. Done it twice now, so that's what makes it stupid. I like to cut fat wood with my bandsaw. When you cut the fat wood with the bandsaw, the resin will coat the blade and stick to the tires. And you turn it off, you don't use it a while, that resin will harden up and glue your the saw blade to the tires. Then you go turn it back on, it will crack your tires. So my stupidity, I'm having to do this for the second time. Usually learn from my mistakes pretty quick, but it took me twice on this one. And if you all want to stick around and see the process, you're more than welcome. Before we get started, let me show you a little something I made last night. Y'all know I like to carve my spoons. So I knocked this one out pretty quick last night. There's a little curve to the end of it there. Something a little different, give a little detail. I believe this to be popular, but don't hold me to that because I am not positive. It's soft wood. It cut really easy with the gouges and chisels, but at the same time it tore really easy if you wasn't careful. So I tore little chunks out of it several times. It was supposed to have been a little bit deeper, but I did tear some chunks out of it and ended up having to sand it down and cut it down. I think I've done that about 3 times. What's wrong with this camera today? I think it's where it's so cold out here. It's not focusing very well. There we go. I think this is popular. Anyway, let's get on working on this bandsaw. Alright, I ordered my tires off eBay. Set of urethane tires. I think they're going to be a little better than the factory tires that came on it. Look a little better quality. Comes with a small screwdriver to help with prying and stretching them a little bit as you put them on. It says to heat them up by heating water up to at least 110 degrees and letting them soak for at least 5 minutes. That will soften them up, make them easier to stretch. It's really cold out here today, so I'm definitely going to do that. So let's get started on heating some water, warm these things up. Alright, while that water's warming up, let's move her over out of the way and get started taking this saw apart. Alright, first thing we're going to do, right under here there's a little lever. Pull it out, slide out our table extension. Right here, we got a lag bolt, the wing nut. Take it off. Off for safekeeping. And once you've done that, you can open your door. Okay, here on the top, there's a lever. You can turn that so loosen the tension on the blade. Let's go ahead and loosen that pretty much all the way up. You should be able to slide your blade right off. Slide it out. Alright. There's the old tower on the top. Still in good shape, and I'm going to go ahead and replace it with the urethane one. As you can see on the bottom, the tower's already gone. I'll do this without getting too much in the way of the camera. Slid my little screwdriver that come with the tires, slid it up under it. So it's going to pop right off there with no problem. I think that's the tire I replaced the last time. It was the top one that broke. This time it was the bottom one. So that's still a good tire. I'll put that up and save that for a spare in case I do this again. Hopefully not. Okay, well, we got this opened up. Take my air compressor. Let's blow some of this dust out here. Alright, we got our water pretty hot. It's not at a rolling boil, but it's more of a simmer. I'll pick it up for steam or not, so I think it's going to be more than hot enough. I'll put a piece of wire to just to hold them together. Drop them down in the water. Turn this off now. We don't want it to get no hotter. Just put the lid back on there just to hold in the heat. Let them soak 5 or 10 minutes. Come back. Water's hot, felt good. Put that one back in the water to keep it warm for now. It's going to be tight. The original factory tires, replacement tires, are not this hard to put on. They're a little bigger tire. Right, think we got it that time. Now we got to make sure we get it on there centered. Alright, it's pretty close. The bottom one is going to be a little harder to put on because the table's in the way and I don't want to take it off. So let me see if I can reposition this camera. And I'll do this and fast forward so you don't have to sit and watch through all of it. See what we can do with it. That one wasn't actually as bad because I think I got the kind of the hang of it on the top one. Tried to slip off a couple times, but I was able to catch it and get it back on track. Got it centered on there. Should be fairly well balanced. So now let's get the band back on this thing. Alright, when I broke that tar, I broke my blade head on it. This is the last one I've got left. Just used one I took off and put a smaller blade on. Been hanging around my shop, so we'll go ahead and put it back on. Kind of a wide blade, so it's not much good for scrolling, but it'll do for now. Slide it back through the slot in the table. Back in behind the guard. Over the top wheel. Get over around the switch. Got blade guides. I gotta get it in the center of the blade guides. Got that. Got a knob on the back. I can adjust in and out on the wheel, tracking on the blade. It's centered. Okay, I think I got it centered. Now we'll readjust the tension with the top wheel, top knob. Really don't know how to explain to you how I adjust that tension on that. Just done this so many times over the years, I go by feel. Close it. Place our lag bolt, washer, and wing nut. Tighten that down. Slide our table extension back in, lock it down. It should be ready to fire up. Find extension cord and try her out. Somewhere years ago, probably when I moved about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I guess it was, I lost the forget the name of it now, but the little well, I'm drawing a blank, buddy. Anyway, I lost one of these that goes to it. Picked this one up at a yard sale, flea market or something. You can see on there, it's still kind of there a little bit, $1. It's a little bit wide. But I think I can grind sides of that down and make it fit my table. That's another project. All right, let's see if this thing will work. All right, we are back in business. I'm gonna have to order me some new blades. I'd like to have one for metal cutting, and probably order me a couple, maybe 3 of the smaller blades for scrolling. All right, thank you all for watching. God bless.